So if you follow me on my community tab, you'll see I've been talking about this Asus, and this Asus is actually pretty good. I first learned about this on one of the Second Amendment forums, and they kind of just you know, were raving about this one. So this one is the E410MA, and it's basically a really, it's about the same processor and everything, same amount of RAM and same amount of storage. It comes with a 64 gig eMMC, but if you look at this, that's where the similarities end. So compared to the Maestro Evolve 3, this does have USB. It has a full-size HDMI, not the mini HDMI. It has a Type-C port, and it also has a headphone jack. So it also has another USB on this side, and that's pretty much about it. But you know, it's powered by 19 volts, which kind of makes this a disadvantage compared to the Maestro. And that kind of is a deal for some people because they want to power this from battery. But it's not a big deal to power this from a regular power supply or portable power station. Turning this on, you can easily see where the difference is. So it's a 14-inch screen, it's not the 11-inch. The trackpad is actually quite nice, and the trackpad also doubles as a numeric keypad. This one feels almost as good as another HP laptop I use for work. And here you see it comes on rather quickly. Of course, I can now log in here, and it's not as fast as my main MacBook, but it's fast enough. Okay, so I log in, and you can see here I have all of my ham software and everything. I had WSJTX running, and it's actually not that bad. Now, one thing nice about this, I don't know if this is true, but it does come with a Microsoft 365. It comes with a full year of Microsoft 365, and you can get other, you know, you can run all your ham software. It runs a Flex Radio software nicely. What I did was I added an SSD like I did with the other one. So some people have been saying the Maestro Evolve 3, the Evolve 3 Maestro, I keep saying Maestro Evolve 3. Evolve 3 Maestro has been kind of not coming with the M2 slot anymore. Well, this one comes with an M2 slot, and this one comes with an empty M2 slot. So I am kind of like just I made a drive D. I bought a 500 gig, and then let's see what I got in here. I've gotten 500 gigs. See, 500 gigs. Well, it says 465, but that's because they probably use 1024 instead of 1000. So yeah, so I've actually had pretty good success with this. If you do take it apart, right, there are screws below here. So there are screws below. You just pop out these screws here, 1, 2, and there's a few of them. You lift off this cover, and then what you do is the M2 slot is easy. You just plug it in, and then there is no screw for the M2 included with this, so you're gonna have to get your own screw. And because of that, it's a little hard. I just cannibalized one from an old laptop that I had that was broken. I think it was one of my old ThinkPads, and it worked nice. But this laptop is great. I actually got some for the kids to use in school because I don't want them trashing a $500 or $1,000 laptop. This is fine for them. This will do all of their STEM and everything they gotta do in school. This is a perfect ham top for me to go and run all of my software, to run the Log4OM and everything, and Flex Radio software. Now, one thing that you have to notice is that yes, this does come with Windows 11, but it also comes with Windows 11 in what you call S mode. So S mode is kind of like a walled garden, right? And a walled garden meaning that you can only run trusted applications from the App Store, the Microsoft Store. App Store is an Apple thing. And when you run these applications, you're pretty much restricted. Well, if you turn off S mode, you can install any software you want, and you know, it'll just work. Okay, so I have here my Flex Radio software that I'm going to run, and it really runs everything so nice. So check it out. I have a link below, but if you look at Best Buy, you can see it there. It's the E410M, but you could just look for Asus laptops and filter and price for $100. It normally goes between 100 to 110, and then plus you add the tax in your state, and then, you know, that's pretty much good to go. Of course, if you like the Evolve 3 Maestro, I mean, you know, it is smaller. So the Evolve 3 Maestro is a smaller laptop that you can actually use. And you see, compared to this one, it's actually not that much, you know, it's a huge difference. This one, I could fit this as a tablet in my main laptop bag, but the other one has to fit in a regular laptop bag. Okay. Well, my friends, as always, if you enjoyed the content, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and 73s.